fragile view I always thought was mine. The air is cold and the shadows start to grow, carrying secrets that nobody else should know. I pack my heart and I step into the night, but now I feel the static start to fight. A promise in the echoes that we made, turning the heartbreak into blinding sparks. Watch me outrun the shadows and the dark, ready to break away. So let the stars collide and fly away. I never felt so beautifully awake. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe, and I am on my way. The moon is rising, cutting through the night. A fire burning bold and blinding bright. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe. I'm on my way. Walking on edges of what we used to be, looking for signs that will finally set me free. The road is long, but I'm finding out my name, leaving the ashes, stepping out the flame. I won't look back tonight. In the quiet, I can hear the sound of my own feet hitting the solid ground. I don't need a hand to hold me tight. I am my own. So let the stars collide night. In the silence, I can feel the beat of a new heart running through the empty street. I don't need your light to show the track. I am never looking So let the neon burn and cast the light. We are just ghosts running through the night. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe, and I am on my way. The cold glow guides me where the highway ends, breaking the rules that we can never bend. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe. I'm on my way. On my way into the cold glow. Flickering headlights on an empty street, listening to the rhythm of a heart defeat. The warnings are crying, but I close my eyes. Tired of living in your paradise. I'm cutting the anchors that hold me down low. And now the frequencies begin to clear, washing away the shadow of my fear, turning the heartbreak into blinding sparks. Watch me outrun the sirens in the dark, ready to break away. So let the echoes scream and fade away. I've never felt so beautifully awake. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe, and I am on my way. The silent sirens call me to the night, a fire burning bold and blinding bright. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe. I'm on my way. On my way. Lost in the static of a midnight station, building a brand new emotional foundation. The road is open and I'm finding out my name, leaving the wreckage, stepping out the flame. I won't look back tonight. In the quiet I can hear the sound of the alarms fading all around. I don't need a map to guide my track. I am never turning back. So let the echoes scream and fade away. I've never felt so beautifully awake. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe, and I am on my way. The silent sirens call me to the night, a fire burning bold looking for signs that are never coming back. An isolated echo in the stars, counting the distance between yours and ours. I'm turning off the radar in my mind, because the frequency begins to clear, washing away the weight of every fear, turning the heartbreak into blinding sparks. Watch me outrun the orbit in the dark, ready to break away. So let the signal break and drift away. I am flying past the Milky Way. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe, and I am on my way. Lost in transmission, but I'm burning bright, a shooting star across the cosmic night. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe. I'm on. Breaking the gravity that held me low, into the deep unknown I choose to go. The system resets and I'm finding out my name, leaving the wreck, stepping out the flame. I won't look back tonight. In the deep void where the world is small, I finally hear the universe call. I don't need a capsule to stay warm, I can survive the solar storm. So let the signal break and drift away. I am flying past the Milky Way. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe, and I am on my way. Lost in transmission, but I'm burning bright, a shooting star across the cosmic night. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe. I'm lost in transmission. I'm packing up my pride tonight. No words are left to make this right. You think you know what's deep inside, but you don't see the tears I hide. It's not your fault, it's just the path I tread, leaving all the things you said. So let the static clear my mind. I'll leave the shadows far behind, turning my weakness into flame. I'm playing a brand new game. into a broken beat, wrapped in the wires of a cold design, trying to locate a love of mine. But the grid is empty and the screens are dead, and now the frequency begins to clear, washing away the weight of every fear, turning the heartbreak into blinding sparks. Watch me outrun the net in the dark, ready to break away. So let the network fall and tear apart. I'm escaping with the human heart. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe, and I am on my way. Through cyber solitude I find my light, a revolution in the dead of night. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe. I'm on my way. Unplugging lines that connected us, leaving behind all the fading trust. The system resets and I'm finding out my name, leaving the wreckage, stepping out the flame. I won't look back tonight. In the shadows where the code is gone, I can finally see a real dawn. I don't need a virus in my head, I will write my own story instead. eyes, I see the truth without the clever lies. I don't need a phantom in my mind, leaving the haunted grid behind. Talking to walls that only shout it back, losing the rhythm on a one-way track. 1,000 voices bouncing in my head, repeating every single word you said. But the noise is getting hollow and the sound is old. And now the frequency begins to clear, washing away the weight of every fear, turning the heartbreak into blinding sparks. Watch me outrun the walls in the dark, ready to break away. So let the echo chamber shatter down. I'm leaving the noise of this ghost town. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe. And I am on my way. The voices fade, but I am standing tall, breaking the memory against the wall. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe. I'm on my way. Stepping outside into the open air. Silence is beautiful when you don't care. The system resets and now I'm finding out my name, leaving the wreckage, stepping out the flame. I won't look back tonight. In the quiet when the shouting ends, I see the line where the illusion bends. I don't need an echo to feel alive. In my own silence I will survive. So let the echo chamber shatter down. I'm leaving the noise of this ghost town. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe. And searching through the static for a familiar sound, hoping there's a reason left to be found. Tuning into stations that have gone away, living in the shadows of yesterday. But the dial is turning and the noise is gone. And now the frequency begins to clear, washing away the weight of every fear, turning the heartbreak into blinding sparks. Watch me outrun the grid in the dark, ready to break away. So catch the frequency and lock it tight. We're broadcasting, live into the night. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe, and I am on my way. The waves are pulsing and I'm coming through, breaking the connection that I had with you. Nobody else can keep my spirit safe. I'm on my way. A steady heartbeat on a brand new line, no longer waiting for a saving sign. The system resets and I'm finding out my name, leaving the wreckage, stepping out the flame. I won't look back tonight. In the open air where the signal's strong, I finally know exactly where I belong.